Imagine waking up tomorrow, and every clock in the world has disappeared. No watches, no smartphones, no alarm clocks, no wall clocks. No one knows exactly what time it is. People arrive late for work. Schools cannot begin their classes. Airplanes cannot follow their schedules. Hospitals struggle to coordinate surgeries. Within just a single day, modern society would fall into chaos. Today, checking the time takes only a second. But for thousands of years, human beings had no clocks at all. So how did our ancestors measure time? Who invented the first clock? And how did we go from watching shadows to wearing tiny computers on our wrists? This is the incredible history of clocks. Long before cities, kingdoms, and empires, people depended entirely on nature. The sunrise marked the beginning of a new day. When the sun reached its highest point, they knew it was midday. As darkness covered the land, work came to an end. The moon helped them estimate the passing of months. The stars guided travelers across deserts and seas. Even the change in seasons became a natural calendar. Spring was for planting, summer for growing, autumn for harvesting, winter for surviving. Nature became humanity's very first clock. For small groups of hunters and farmers, this system worked well, but as civilizations became larger, life became far more complicated. Markets needed opening hours. Kings needed military schedules. Farmers needed accurate planting times. Religious ceremonies had to begin at specific moments. Simply looking at the sky was no longer enough. Humanity needed something better. Around 1500 BC, the ancient Egyptians created one of history's earliest clocks, the sundial. Its design was surprisingly simple. A tall stick, or a stone pillar, stood under the sunlight. As the sun moved across the sky, its shadow also moved. People carefully observed that movement. Soon, they divided the day into different periods, using the changing shadow. For the first time, people could estimate time instead of simply guessing. The invention spread throughout Egypt. Large sundials appeared outside temples, government buildings, and marketplaces. Daily life became more organized. Workers knew when to begin. Priests knew when ceremonies should start. Builders coordinated enormous construction projects. The moving shadow became one of civilization's greatest inventions. But it wasn't perfect. Whenever clouds covered the sky, the sundial stopped working. And at night, it became completely useless. People once again searched for a better solution. If sunlight could not be trusted, perhaps something else could. That something turned out to be water. The Egyptians developed what historians now call the water clock. Instead of using shadows, they filled a container with water. Tiny holes at the bottom allowed water to drip slowly. Marks inside the container showed how much time had passed. As the water level dropped, people could estimate the hour. Unlike the sundial, this clock worked during cloudy weather. It even worked at night. Soon, other civilizations improved the design. The Greeks created more accurate water clocks. Some even rang bells automatically. Others moved small mechanical figures. For people living over 2,000 years ago, these machines must have seemed almost magical. Yet even water clocks had problems. The speed of flowing water changed with temperature. In winter, water flowed more slowly. Accuracy was still far from perfect. Different civilizations looked for different solutions. In China, people discovered that incense burned at a predictable speed. By placing marks along an incense stick, they could estimate time as it burned. The pleasant smell was an added bonus. Elsewhere, people used candles. Lines were marked along the candle's side. As the flame melted the wax, each mark represented another period of time. Simple, affordable, effective, but only if the candle burned evenly. A strong wind, poor quality wax, or uneven burning could ruin the measurement completely. Humanity still dreamed of something more accurate. Around the Middle Ages, another clever invention appeared. The hourglass, 2 glass bulbs connected by a narrow opening. Fine sand slowly flowed from the top to the bottom. When all the sand reached the lower half, a fixed amount of time had passed. Unlike water, sand would not freeze. Unlike candles, it wasn't affected by burning. Hourglasses became especially useful aboard ships. Sailors used them to measure work shifts. They also helped sailors estimate speed and distance while crossing vast oceans. For centuries, the hourglass remained one of the world's most reliable timekeepers. Yet it still measured only short periods. Someone had to flip it over again and again. People wanted a clock that could run continuously without constant attention. That dream finally became reality in medieval Europe. Around the 13th century, European inventors changed history forever. Instead of water, sand, or fire, they used gears. Metal gears, weights, and an ingenious mechanism that released energy little by little. The world's first mechanical clocks had arrived. These enormous clocks were installed inside church towers. Every hour, they rang massive bells that echoed across entire towns. For the first time, everyone living nearby heard exactly the same signal. Life slowly became more organized. Farmers knew when markets opened. Workers knew when their shifts began. Religious services started on schedule. The rhythm of daily life became controlled by machines rather than nature. Although these early clocks weren't very accurate, they represented one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements. Over time, clockmakers improved their designs. Smaller gears, better mechanisms, greater precision. The race for accurate timekeeping had truly begun. By the 1600s, mechanical clocks were common, but they weren't very accurate. Then, in 1656, Christian Huygens created the first practical pendulum clock. Its steady swing made clocks far more accurate. For centuries, it became the world's most reliable clock. People wanted portable time. Pocket watches appeared around the 16th century. They became symbols of wealth and craftsmanship, but using one meant taking it out every time. The first wristwatches appeared in the late 1800s. Many men ignored them at first. Then, World War I proved they were faster and more practical. Soon, wristwatches replaced pocket watches. In the 20th century, quartz changed everything. Quartz watches were cheaper, smaller, and far more accurate than mechanical ones. By the 1970s, they dominated the world. Then came atomic clocks. They measure the vibrations of atoms, making them incredibly precise. GPS, satellites, and the internet all depend on them. Today, a watch can track your health, show messages, and answer calls. Timekeeping has evolved from simple clocks to wearable computers. The history of clocks is the story of human curiosity. From the sun to pendulums, quartz, and atoms, every invention brought humanity closer to perfect time. And the journey continues.